Welcome back, Rankers. Had a couple of interesting telemarketing calls last week. We had someone ring in from India who then transferred us to the US, and it was the same company on Thursday and Friday. So we recorded both the calls. I'm going to play the second call that happened on the Friday in a second. If it gets too boring for you, just fast forward 8 minutes, because I know a lot of you aren't that fond of telemarketers. Anyway, I love them. I think they're great. Now, this is their site, and we're going to review this site and a little bit about online reputation management in a second. But here's the call first. If it gets too boring, remember, just fast forward 8 minutes.
Hello?
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. This is Aaron Brown. The reason I call is I have you here in the system as the person responsible for your Telstra account. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right, that's me.
All right, because I have an important message regarding your phone service.
Oh, really? Which the actual phone you're talking about, or the telecommunications provider?
Your landline.
Sorry?
It's on your landline, so just bear with me while I connect your call.
Oh, the landline. Yes, well, I've got several landlines.
Transfer your call.
What are they doing?
Transfer your call.
Talking about coming back for
Oh,
punishment.
It's the same guy.
Please stay on the line. We'll be reaching very soon.
I thought they were ringing up to complain about the video.
SEO 2.
Oh,
Hello, Jim.
hello? Yes?
Hey, Jim. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. What's your name?
Okay. My name is Mario, okay?
Hi, Mario. Where are you based, Mario?
I am based out of the U.S.
Oh, lovely. Hey, you've had a very big tumble in the stock market overnight, I hear.
Yep.
Yes, that's nasty. How many points down were you? Like 471 points down, I believe, on the Dow Jones there.
Yep. I hit it yesterday.
Wow.
For this morning, anyway.
Yeah.
But
What time is it there, Mario?
right now it is 6:43.
6:43 in the evening, no doubt. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I'll tell you what I have been. You're not in Florida, are you, Mario?
No, I'm not. I'm in Las Vegas.
Ah, well, there's a big debate going on in Florida right now with your Republican Party, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've been watching it on the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Democrat.
Ah, right. Yes, it's all very interesting, of course, you know. But yeah, with the interwebs, you get to see everything these days, don't you?
Yep. Exactly.
Oh.
You can be anywhere in the world and see whatever you want.
Sure. So where are you from, Barry?
Okay.
Why did you ring me?
Okay. Let me explain what we do and who we are and what we do.
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
I am with Blue Ridge. What we do.
So now, is that Blue Ridge or Blue Reach?
Blue Ridge.
As in like a mountain ridge kind of thing.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. And what we do is we specialize in reducing the amount of money spent.
Oh, I love that idea. How do you do that? What, on everything?
I'm sorry?
Is that on everything? I love the idea.
Just on your phone bill.
Oh, okay, all right, I'll see. Now, when you said, you know, you like to reduce the amount of money I spend, I thought, well, I spend a fair bit, you know, on food and such like, but, you know, like the other day, my wife Edna, she went down to the supermarket, and she came back and she didn't have much in the trolley, but I tell you what, it cost quite a bit.
Oh, well, and how much is, let me ask you this then, how much is your phone bill each month?
Oh, which one? You know, I've got three lines at home. The reason I've got the three landlines at home is because two of my children, well, let's just say that they can only ring me on those landlines because they're secure landlines, which they have to be, of course, because of the nature of the kids, you know, they like to keep a low profile away from the authorities and such like. And so we have those secure landlines so that they can ring on them. Now, at the office, of course, well, I think I've got about 5 numbers now at the office, And so we've got quite a few landlines. Our phone bills would be in the thousands of dollars per month, I would say. Thousands and thousands. I would actually say probably $3,000 to $10,000, something like that. If you count, the secure lines at home, plus, the 5 landlines in the office. And I've got one of those satellite phone too, with the iridium thingy. So when I go out bush and that sort of thing, I can ring up and I don't have to be, in the. Oh, you're only talking about the landline though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm actually talking about the landline because the only charges we pick up are your landline to mobile.
Oh, well, there you go. Landline to mobile is quite expensive. And tell me this, Mario, have you ever heard of a thing called Google?
Yeah,
That's an extraordinary piece of work, isn't it?
it sure is.
Because, if I go to Google right now, what's your company name, Blue Ridge? If I was to type that in, what sort of things would I find?
You'll find our business, what we do.
Excellent. So it's Blue Ridge.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Mario. I'm looking for your company now. So yes, I know I can only find the Blue Ridge in Australia. You're not in Australia, of course.
No, we're in the U.S. Look up Blue Ridge Telecom.
Oh, Blue Ridge Telecom. Okay.
Yeah. Now, Jim.
Yes, Mario. I've just
Okay.
Blue Ridge Communications. I've got here. Oh, Blue Ridge Telecom. No, you're not coming up. You're not coming up at all in Google. Have you heard of a thing called search engine optimization?
Yeah.
You should be. You should be ranking much. You should be ranking. You're not ranking at all, Mario.
Well, we're a carrier pre-select service, so we buy everything in wholesale. And
So-
Jim, is there any
But it doesn't mean you shouldn't be ranking in Google. I mean, Blue Ridge
That's not up to me.
Why not? You've got to speak to someone about that, Mario. That's terrible. Like you're spending all this time on the phone talking to me, of course. Whereas, if I was looking for your services, I could just, type them into Google. Blue Ridge. Oh, there you are. Oh, no, that's United Kingdom. Oh, no, here we go. So you're at 250 Pilot Road, Suite 300?
Yeah.
So, that's Las Vegas, I see, yes. There you are. You're in Australia, too.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, Jim.
Yes?
I won't waste your time.
Oh, no, please. I'll get a cup of tea. Hang on a second. And I'll get a cup of tea. We can have a long chat.
Okay. Can you grab a bill for me?
Grab a bill. I've got a nick here, but I've got a nick, but I don't have a bill. I'm afraid there's a Michael and a Tristan and a Byron as well, but there's no bill.
Oh no, a phone bill.
Oh, a phone bill. No. I'll tell you why I can't grab them for you. They were stolen.
Oh, really?
Really, someone broke. Can you believe that, Mario? Someone broke into the office, and they stole all our bills. It was the weirdest thing. They left all the computers behind and that sort of thing, but they stole the bills.
Why didn't they take the bob?
Yeah. Why did they take the bombs? That's quite a funny one, Mario. That's quite good. Yeah, look, I'm looking at your site here, Mario, and I've got to tell you, it's not optimised very well at all for Google.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, when I look at your HTML and yes.
Jim, Jim, I'll probably may call you next month then when you get your next bill.
Oh, yeah, no, please call back. I've really enjoyed the chat.
All right.
Take-
Thank you very much for your time.
You have a lovely day, Mario.
All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, go watch the Republican convention debate thing.
Okay.
It's quite interesting. Okay, bye-bye. See ya. Hey.
Didn't need that.
Oh, man. Okay, so that was Mario. So this is the Blue Ridge Telecom site. Now, you can see right up, we've got a couple of formatting issues here. I don't think this site's been cross-browser checked. Really, make sure you cross-browser check. And there's a lot of browsers to cross-check in these days. And, you got Chrome, you got Firefox, you got Safari, you got IE, you got Safari Mobile. There's a whole bunch of other mobile or iOS and Android browsers now as well. But you've got to do the cross-checking because this is the sort of thing that happens. This site might look reasonable in Internet Explorer. I don't know because I do not have a copy. Now, I don't do the cross-browser checking, by the way, in case you're wondering. Now, if we have a look at Google and we just type in the company name, and this is what I was having troubles with, Blue Ridge and Telecom, Blue Ridge Telecom, complaints systems in Australia. Now, these keyword suggestions here are really about what the most popular phrase is in my geographic area relating to this base phrase here, and you'll see it changes as I type. Now, right up, we can see there that the office that Mario was working at, or the site, which is this one here, doesn't rank number 1 for that phrase. Look, he's got the page title right, but seriously, there is no. There's nothing else really. There's no H1s on the page. If we go and have a look at the site, we've got Blue Ridge Telecom here, but no backlinks. But one of the things I was interested in was the other results that started to come up in Google when you typed in their name, and we've done a lot of what we call online reputation management jobs before, okay? And that's a little bit about their values, which is nice. So if we go and have a look at the Google results again, and I'll show you what I mean by online reputation management. We've got forums here from Whirlpool. Now, if you're in the US, you may not be seeing this, but as you saw from the call when I was talking to Mario, they do have an Australian office as well. But there's some things in here in the old Whirlpool forums. Now, a lot of people, when they get a bad review or something in Whirlpool forums, they are quite worried about it because they think, and these guys are quoting a local. I don't even know if this is the same company, but certainly called the same name, but they're quoting an Australian website. Now, a lot of people think when they get a bad review, say in a forum like Whirlpool, that's it, they can't do anything about it. There's a couple of things you can do. Either you can choose to engage in the forum itself, and some people say that's just going to inflame the situation, whereas you should just let it fade away. Well, that might be a good idea in a lot of cases, but you can see here this was posted in 2004. So jumping into the conversation now is probably a bit too late. So if you need to make that go away, the way to do it, because it is, last post, October 2004, because it is so old, is basically you've got to get out there and let Google know that there's more pages on the web about you other than just your homepage. So that can be your Twitter presence, if you have a Twitter presence. Now, in the case of Blue Ridge, did a long search, no Twitter presence, no Facebook presence. I did actually find, let me just see if I can bring that up. Yeah, there we go. I did actually find the president at Blue Ridge Telecom on Facebook. I've befriended him, but he hasn't added me back. And, you know, so the company website here, that's the one we just looked at. But there's pages like LinkedIn, your Google profile, your Twitter presence, your Facebook page. All of these things can serve to be pages about your business and get those ranked above. Because let's face it, an old forum post from 2004, if there's something more relevant about that phrase, Blue Ridge Telecom, that's what Google's going to want to rank. And that's what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get more positive pages on the system, on the Google search engine results page, above ones that might be negative. Like, say, this one from the Telecommunications Industry Ombudsman. Okay, that's probably going to be a little bit hard. Oh, no, this isn't so bad. This is just a member of the TIO. So that's good. So here we've got all their customer service numbers and the facsimile numbers and the address where Mario was, which is nice. So, okay, that page is fairly, okay to have there. It's not doing anything bad. It's not doing anything good, but it's there. Then you've got your Australian page, I think. No, it's another system. No, it's not the Australian page. It just talks about Australia. You may also have a duplicate content issue here if we're going to have a look at this page. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, you might want to check that, Mario. I'll get your boss to check that. Then we've got another negative one down here, unfortunately. But you will see that even though I'm doing this search in .com.au, these are .com results all coming up. Which means if you're an Australian company and you see a lot of .com negative stuff about your brand, you can go in and create, and your audience is primarily in Australia, you can go and create a lot of .com.au presence, which will automatically rank above the .com.au if it's more relevant with keyword density and those sorts of things than these other ones. And half the time it will be. And but you'll see here, this one is Blue Ridge Scandal. Probably not a good title that jumps out at you when you're Googling your name there, Mario. But you may want to go and check all these things. But just remember that when you're doing online reputation management, quite often it's far better for you to jump in, engage, nip the bad press, if you like, in the bud. But other times, if people are just being bullies, it's probably just a good idea to stand aside. In fact, I'm always surprised a lot of the times when Census or the Yellow Pages engage on my blog. I think they'd be much better off just letting it go. But if they want to engage, it's fine with me. I'm happy to talk to them. But that is it for today's show. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully if you're spending money on employing telemarketers, you may be thinking twice about it now, and maybe thinking of putting the money, say, into search or social, which, of course, have much better returns. And that is it for this week. We'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.